Hey, what's happening, everyone? Just gonna show you some benching, some deadlifting, no squatting because you know my knee is still jacked up, but I am very excited because tomorrow is going to be my first squat day. In about 2 weeks, we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna be doing anything too crazy tomorrow, but we'll just, put some weight on my back, do a few squats, and maybe just call it a day. Don't want to go too hard too soon. But in the meantime, been doing a lot of benching and a lot of deadlifting. So that's going pretty damn well. Here I am. I think this is last Tuesday. Decided to do some legs up benching. Why? Because it reduces the stability, removes the leg drive almost entirely, especially when you take your feet off the bench like that. You get no leg drive. And so it makes it a little bit more difficult, and you actually have to demonstrate a bit more control over the lowering of the lift or the lowering of the bar. Eccentric? That's the word. There we go. The eccentric phase of the lift as well as the concentric phase of the lift. So the lowering and the actual lifting portion of the bar, you have to physically slow yourself down just so you can actually maintain some control of that. On one of these 225 sets, I was going a little bit too fast and almost rolled off the side of the bench. So that kind of was scary. I think it was actually this set when that happened. But, I've done this a few times in the past. I think I started doing legs up benching a lot more frequently, I think last November, December maybe. And I love it. It's a fantastic movement. A few clients of mine have been doing some legs up benching and they're enjoying it as well. It's one of those things that it kind of, dials in what's going on with that upper body portion of the lift. A lot of times, people will talk about leg drive and getting their setup nice and tight, but you know what? If your pattern of your press is just bullshit, the removing of the legs and the reduction of your stability is really going to show you how shitty of a movement pattern you've got in that press. If your movement pattern is awesome, it's going to make a pretty good experience for that legs up. But if it sucks, first time, it's going to be a rude awakening. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like the legs up benching. The other reason is that, it's fun, it's different, it's exciting, it's challenging in a different way. So I really suggest you guys give that a shot. Here is, I think, last Thursday. Had a real quick workout. I was sort of strapped for time, so came home, just took off the work clothes, threw on some gym shorts, put on my shoes, got my ass in the gym. Just wanted to chase a pump here. I think I did 5 sets of 20 with 135 on the bench. Supersetted with these curls here. And 5 sets of 20 was a lot. I couldn't even get 20 reps the last time on those curls. Trying to keep my calves against this bench because it keeps me from rocking nearly as much. I don't necessarily try to be super strict on all of my movements, especially accessory movements, because there's really no standard to those. Just, try to be strict enough that you can dial in that form, stay tight, feel that pump in the biceps. Here I am this last Friday. Go to this Kratos gym up the street from my house. It's a fucking badass gym. So if you guys are ever in Orange County, you should definitely go. Maybe hit me up here on the YouTube so we can have a little deadlift party. This is, I think, $4.95 here, standing on a 100-pound plate. That 405 double overhand, pretty excited about that. I mean, that went up quick as shit. I think my best double overhand deadlift might be 455. Best hook grip, I think, is 500. So I'm going to be training the double overhand a little bit more often so I can keep my grip up. This is 525 off that deficit, which I think is about 2.5 inches on a 100-pound plate. Moved pretty quick for 525. I think that might be a PR on a deficit deadlift. I would really like to see that in the mid-5s in the next couple of months. We'll see how that goes. But all in all, the deadlift is fucking doing great right now. I'm very excited about where my deadlift is at. And today's benching, which you're watching right now, has got me pretty excited about where my bench is at. Because it's showing me that my strength is about where it was when I peaked for the American Cup. So that's nice. Granted, I am a little bit heavier, but at the same time, I'm not training nearly as hard. So it's one of those things to consider. Is that has my strength improved? Not so much, especially with the squat. But I've been able to maintain around about the same amount of pushing and deadlifting strength from when I was training a lot harder and I was peaked for a meet. So now my base level of strength is a little bit higher than what it was before. So that way when I peak for my next meet, I will likely be able to set some PRs. Here is just some back off work. I worked up to that really easy, lengthy ass pause with a 315 bench. That's freaking beautiful. I would like to get that 315 back up to 5 rep max like it was when I had peaked. I think that might be a month or two out when I can match that best 5 rep max with 315. Maybe shoot for 320, 325. That'd be freaking sweet. Did 2 drop sets of 3 with 295. The second one was a little bit slow on the last rep, so then I dropped it down to 275. Did 2 more drop sets with 275, and I think that wrapped up the T1 weights for me in terms of volume. So I wanted to cut it down, way down, do a whole new movement, incline bench. I think I did 5 sets of this superset here. So it'd be 5 reps with the incline bench with 165 pounds and 75 pounds. I think it's 65 or 75 pounds. I've got to reweigh that bar with the easy bar curl. So 5 sets on the superset. That gives me 50 repetitions with the curls plus 25 with the incline bench. That was the first grouping of supersets. Here's the last grouping of supersets. On the 5th one, I wanted to just rep out each of these. So I think I got like 10 or 12, whatever it is, on the incline bench here. Huge fan of the incline. This is a little bit steeper than most other incline benches, but you know what? It's greatly improving my shoulder strength, greatly improving my tricep strength. You know, just the incline is probably my number 2 or number 3 bench press accessory. If you're not doing incline bench, you're wrong, flat out. That might just be my opinion, man, but hey, it's really working for me. Loving the incline. I think you guys might like it too. Don't do no fucking decline though. That shit's fucking lame. These curls though, holy diver. So many curls today. So not only was I doing sets of 10 when I had superset with the incline bench, I did another superset of just arms. So I did these band push downs. I forget what weight that band is. It's I don't know, the orange one from Elite FTS, whatever. But I did 20 on the band and then 10 again with the curls. So that brought up my total repetitions for the curls to almost 100. And then likewise for the band push downs. I don't know. I forget how many I had done. It was just pushing and curling and pushing and curling. I had such a pump, like my arms were hurting me. It was painful. But you know, the arm size and the arm strength is huge to getting a better press. And for a long time, it didn't ever occur to me that the small size of my arms and really the small size of my biceps was limiting how much I could press. Now, how come the biceps help your press? Well, the bigger your biceps, the more control you can have over the flexion and extension of your elbow. And so since you're going through that shit when you press, you know, bigger biceps, bigger gains. This shit right here is exactly how I feel whenever I get a mega pump like I did today. Yeah. Seriously, mega pumps, they can hurt, but man, you feel like a god. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have more videos coming for you soon. See ya.